Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. This is my first video here, so I'm excited. In this channel, I actually want to put together repair videos and design videos of the whole process of jewelry making for those who want to learn, or even jewelers who have certain repairs where they want to learn certain skills or have questions. I'm here to help. So today we're gonna be repairing a sterling silver box link chain, and I'm gonna take you guys on the step-by-step process of how we're gonna do that. So follow and subscribe if you like this video. So this is the chain we're gonna be repairing today. It's broken right at the end clasp over there. So the loop where we attach the clasp, basically. I don't know, the camera is not focusing. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, so right at the end here. So the first thing I like to do is put whatever item we have in the ultrasonic, which I already did here. And then I'm gonna just coat it with boric acid and alcohol. What that does is help prevent oxidation and basically help from the heat overall. It protects the metal, and especially with silver, like the heat can create this pink tone that's very hard to get rid of. You can with pre-finishing paper. It has a specific term, but it's just slipping out of my mind right now. Okay, so the end here still has that little box part which was broken, so I'm just gonna take it off first. I'm just gonna try to find in the bunch of tools that I have like pliers that are a little bit thinner. Okay, so I found here something that's a little bit thinner that would hold. So I'm just gonna take off that little bit. So at this point, I've just positioned everything nicely, and I'm gonna cut a little bit of some easy solder. You don't want to do medium or hard for this because it's such a fine chain. And in any case, for chains, you want to do easy. That's the easiest way. It will melt fast, and it will prevent not melting your chain or your metal. All right, so you don't want to cut like huge pieces. You want very tiny pieces. I always cut a little bit of extra pieces just in case, because you never know. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of flux. So what flux does, it helps the solder melt. And then what you want as well is to have not a very hot flame for this. So basically something between a annealing flame and a hot flame, like something in the middle. So just adjusting my flame here, it's a little off camera. Okay, so something like this. This is too hot, and then you want it to be just kind of like in the middle. Okay, sometimes my flame needs a minute. Perfect. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna heat up the surface slightly for my boric acid and alcohol by now has already dried up a little, and then you want that flux to also kind of bubble up. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Doesn't look like there's enough. So you can see it kind of bubbling up a little. And then you want to ball up your little piece there of solder. Okay, so you have a little piece there and the solder pick, and then you just kind of want to get it close to the end and just slightly keep the flame. Oh, this flame is like going crazy. So you just want to keep slowly heating it up until you see it melt. And then it will automatically attach to the other end. There we go. So it goes very quickly. So what I'm gonna do now is just pickle the chain. You see it's all attached. And then after pickling, I'll show you guys the next steps. So I just took this off from the pickling solution. It's all attached. So there's literally no cleanup to do. We're just gonna polish it up a little bit. We're not gonna polish the whole chain. We're just gonna polish where we repaired, and then we're all done. Okay, so after pickling and everything is clean, so now I just like to put it in a little piece of leather so that it's easier to control when it comes to chains and polishing the end. So we're just gonna use the flex shaft for this. I have a little buff here. I don't know if it's focusing. And I like to use some green rouge. It works very well with silver, I find. Okay. So I've coated some green rouge. So sometimes you gotta manipulate the chain as best as you can. Alright, so now it's all polished up. So I'm just gonna put it in the ultrasonic. There's still a lot of compound there, so I'm just gonna clean it up nicely. So it's finally out of the ultrasonic. It's all polished up. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and if there's any other repairs that you'd like to see videos about. If the box chain link was broken somewhere else, it would have been slightly different in terms of repairing it, but if it's at the end that it's broken, it would be the same exact process. So yeah, please leave in the comments below if you have any other recommendations for videos.